Here we go. So last time I started with the downstairs, so today I'm going to be starting with the upstairs. So the first room that I have is June and Nia's room, and for their room it's kind of simplistic, and I do want to hang a few more things up, but it's pretty cute. I like it. So yeah, let's look into further detail. First off, we have their bed, which is kind of covered up with the dog. If you can't see, there are two pillows. One of them's kind of pinky and one of them's white and blue. By their bed, they have this nightside table, has a few little knickknacks on it. Then over here, they kind of have this like chill zone, I guess. They have like a couch that I kind of DIY'd. I don't know if you can tell it's a couch, but it still looks cute, I think. And then there's a plant by it. I have just a few posters. This little clump right over here is like yoga, meditation posters, and that little clump over there is just random posters and things. There's a plate hanging on the wall, for example. But out of their room being like from best to worst, I'd rate it like a 7 out of 10. Like, it's not too bad, but it's like not the cutest. So anyways, move on to the next room. Next up, we have Leah and Emily's room, and their room is one of my favorites. It's really small compared to some of the other rooms, but I think it's still cute, and even though it's small, it still like seems homey and like a room. So since the room was so small, I tried to make it look bigger by painting the walls white. Well, not painting the walls white, they were already white, but leaving the walls white, kind of trying not to make it look too cluttered, but also putting just enough stuff in where it didn't look weird. I put fairy lights in their room, which I absolutely love, and I put a window in their room, so it doesn't look as small, but it is quite small. So it's kind of hard to film sometimes in their room, but I still think it looks really cute compared to what it used to look like. So on their bed, they have a few pillows, kind of like all their pillows that I have are like blue, white, and pink, so theirs are the same. And then they have the mini Kaya doll. They have their window right above their bed. They have a bag by their bed, and then over here is like a little desk area with like a computer kind of thingy I got from American Girl travel kit, I think. So it's kind of serves as their desk, and there is some stuff in that drawer. That's just Julie's nightside table, so I used what I could find. And then over here, I have this little book corner. This is where I keep all of my dolls' books, so they kind of have a little library. There's also a tea light that I could light up, but I usually choose not to. And then there's, you can't really tell, but there's like this mini notepad that my friend's little sister gave to me. And then up here, I tried following some like Pinterest thingy, a collage board. Didn't work out so well. We have a haiku sticker and two little photos of Emily and Leah. And then over here, I'm gonna try to go over here a little bit so you can tell. There's a guitar and 3 little records. And then they also have 2 posters. I can't read it because it's kind of far away, because I had to scooch back so I could like zoom it. I can't read them, but you may be able to squint your eyes and read them. And that's pretty much their room. Moving on to the next room is Julie and Grace May's room. So their room is on the very left side, and I think their room is like second biggest. So I wanted it to be one of the bigger rooms because I need to put a bunk bed because they're twins, and so I wanted to have them in the same room, and I also wanted to make it like cute and like anyways, whatever. So they have a bunk bed, and some of the bedding is made by my mom and my sister, because like I stole something from my sister. Whatever, we're not going to talk about that. But my mom crocheted the gray blanket, and my sister crocheted the kind of pinky rainbowy one. I'm trying to talk quiet because our room is right next to mine. Anyways, and then they have some pillows, and I don't know how well you can see, but they are 2 squishy-mallows. Julie's more, I guess, tomboyish than Grace May, so I made hers blue, and then Grace May's is pink. Again, I stole the blue penguin from my sister, and I don't want her to find out, but she hasn't even asked where it is, and I don't even know if she knows, and she always steals some of my stuff, so I think it's okay, but I'm not sure, so I'm still trying to talk quiet. I don't know why I'm still whispering. Let's move on. Anyways, and so in Julie's bunk, I have a little Mixie Pixie 7 postcard that I got from her Dallas meetup last year, I think, and then a little purple sign, but you can't tell because the ladder's right there, so. And then in Grace May's bunk, she has a Polaroid line and a bunch of girly posters, one of which says princess material, and the other one says dance like nobody's watching. Good signs, I guess. And then they also have an arcade in their room. Again, their room's kind of crowded, so I tried to make like bigger pieces rather than smaller pieces crowding bigger pieces, if that makes sense. I don't know. But this arcade game was from Kid to Kid, basically a thrift store, and now I have it, so yeah. And then they also have a rug from Etsy that I got for Christmas, and then they also have a desk. The desk is a gaming table, which I covered in contact paper, which I think serves the purpose better because I don't really have a gaming room, or yeah, so yeah. Let's move on to the next room. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate their room like a 8 as well, just because I feel like it fits their personalities. It's not perfect, but it still looks better than some of my other rooms. Now it's time for the downstairs, and I'm going to be doing the kitchen last because I started on that one last time. So this is Felicity and Bailey's room. Their room I wanted just to be colorful because I think that their personalities are like, they like so many things, so I had to fit a bunch of the random stuff in here because that's just kind of their personality. Their lives are kind of chaotic. So there is their bed. I kind of decorated it like it looks like a day bed, but it doesn't really look like a day bed. Oh, by the way, all of the singular beds except for the bunk bed are all box beds. So yeah, that's wonderful. And then they have a bunch of stuffed animals on their bed just because that's what I feel like they like. And then they have this little purple rug, which is kind of quirky. And by their bed, they have Julie's lamp on a nightside table and telephone, which I really love. That's probably, Julie's nightside table is probably like my favorite thing that I've ever gotten from American Girl. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I need to tighten my tripod. Okay, next we have a bunch of different signs above their bed, such as a Dear Evan Hansen poster, a postcard, Starbucks logo, and a movie collage thing that we got from American Girl's craft kit like in 2014, so that's wonderful. Kind of nostalgic. And then over there, you can't see the hamster, but it's in there. It's in that little crate over there. So they got a pet hamster. Comment down below a name for it. I'm thinking Squeaky, but I don't know if that sounds right. So yeah. And then right over here, I tried to hang some stuff up. I don't know, like, I feel like it looks okay. I may switch out the kitchen stuff that's hanging on their wall, but I mean, it's still decorative, so. Then, oop, I do that all the time. Okay, and then over here we have a little garden thing. I made it out of felt. I got it from Miss Craft Kit subscription box that I get every single month. My kit has still not come. I'm so sad. Like, I've been waiting for it. It's not coming yet. And then, I always do that. And then they have a little blanket over here for chocolate to lay on. So that's cute. Now that we're done with the bedrooms, let's go on to the main living area, which is actually not as decorated as the other rooms. Alright, so over here we have the living room slash dining room. So the table that they eat at is the Our Generation table from the picnic set. I'm so glad I didn't have to make a table, because I tried making a table and within like 4 days it came apart. So I'm glad that I got that for Christmas a few years ago. And then on top of the table we have a little lantern, napkin box, a little turtle. I have like turtles in every single room. Well, actually it's just 2, but whatever. And then I have a plant and a phone at the table. Even though my family's rule is no phone at the table, so. And for the flooring, by the way, I never mentioned this, my dollhouse is made out of the PAX IKEA shelving system. It's supposed to be like a wardrobe thing, but I don't use it as a wardrobe because, yeah, anyways. And the bottom one is bigger than the top one by accident, but I think it's really nice because I get to have a lovely little hallway, which I really like. So I'm glad we got the wrong size. Yeah. And the flooring is, this flooring is actually fabric that I got from Michael's, and this flooring is contact paper, which there's a hole. That's why I put the dog bed there, but you can still see it, so. And then over here, they have the couch, which has no pillows on it. I'm probably gonna make some for today because I have nothing to do and it's summertime and I don't want to be bored. Actually, I do have something to do today. Whatever. Anyways, so there they have the cat, which I also don't have a name for. I think I'm gonna name her Muffin, but again, comment down below names for the pets because I honestly don't give them names, and I have so many because I used to collect little tiny animals, but now I don't really do that anymore, so I use them for my dolls, and I haven't given them names yet. So, and then they have this lovely front door, which I made out of an Amazon box. If you want me to do a tutorial, I would love to. It's really easy. You just cut out, you get your doll, measure 18 inches, cut out a piece of cardboard that's exactly 18 inches, cover it with whatever paper you want. I chose white, regular printer paper, and then you can cut out like a picture, or I cut out a picture of a magazine and ripped some of it off, but I still use it. And then you put like, you can make the window however you want. I just chose like a simple little window. It's like 4 little things, window panes. I'm not an architect. I don't know what this stuff is. I don't even know if this is like architecture stuff. Whatever. And then I cut out a brown circle of construction paper and glued it on. Yeah, that's the door for you. I forgot to clean the kitchen, but this is the kitchen. It's basically the Our Generation kitchen set, like everybody else has. I used to have the red one, but then I gave it to my cousins because at the time I wasn't into dolls. And the funny thing is that my cousins are also into dolls, and I actually haven't talked about them at dolls. And like, I was about to ask my cousin, because they're like older than me, if you guys ever grow out of dolls, can you give them to me? And she said it before me, so we'll give each other our dolls if we ever grow out of them. I don't think we will. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if my cousins are watching this, and like, you know who you are if you're watching this. Make sure you tell me your Agtube channel if you have one. I don't think they do, but they might. And anyways, they got a bunch of junk everywhere. This kitchen, like, while it is super cute, it does not have the best storage. So I kind of have to pile stuff on. But they're like a big family, so it doesn't really matter. Also, I do not have a room for my going doll, so I'm just gonna say that he sleeps on the couch. So he may raid the kitchen at like 12 o'clock in the morning. And then we have the food and water bowl. And yeah, I think that's about it. If you guys like this dollhouse tour and want me to film more videos like this, make sure you subscribe and like this video for more content. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of crazy. I haven't filmed a video in a while just because a bunch of stuff happened. First, my computer had to restart and I didn't know. I thought that the DEL was not the delete button, but the actual Dell button, because that's the brand of a computer, but that wasn't my brand of the computer, so I don't know why I thought that, but anyways. And then I got a cold, and then I also just did not know what to film. So, yeah. Anyways, I love you guys, and make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm still trying to get to 50 subscribers by the start of the summer, even though summer already started. But still make sure to subscribe. Bye guys, I'll see you very soon.